Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Jace Young video. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. For weeks, I saved as much money as possible for the biggest video game event that I have ever attended. Welcome to Retro Resale. This episode is a part 2 as I am attempting to collect one of the rarest Zeldas that came out on the console. The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures Big Box. Before going into this convention, Parker and I had saved up $500 cash, but then just a day before, Parker got a text from Cooper. Yes, the Cooper, the man that gave us so many GameCube games for such a great deal from his personal collection. Cooper reached out to Parker and let him know that he had a ton of Pokemon games and said if Parker was interested, he would definitely sell. Parker and I love Pokemon, and one of our goals is to collect every Pokemon game. So hearing that there was an opportunity for us to check so many of these games off the list was awesome. Parker and Cooper talked back and forth. I have to show you the clip of everything once we solidified the deal. They settled on $200. Again, just like last time, he genuinely just wanted us to cross these games off our list and use any extras to get some cool stuff at the convention. So again, Cooper, shout out to you. Check out all of this stuff that Parker picked up from him.
We got another deal cooked up with Cooper. He is so clutch, bro. He's got us some great stuff. Here are the stuff that we're gonna try to use as trade at the convention. We got 2 SPs, Game Boy Color Red, pretty sweet. The back is missing on this one. And then we have 2 DSs that we need to clean up and a 3DS. Yeah, we have Game Boy stuff. So here's a shot of all of it. A lot of low tier stuff, and then there's some high tier stuff like White 2. All of these are tested and authentic and real. We have Sapphire, but it's missing the label, but it is authentic. And then we have Fire Red in good condition, also authentic. Another Fire Red with the label missing. This game, Metabots. Apparently it's a $100 game. And then this is a stack of stuff we didn't, that we're just gonna add to our collection right away. Heart Gold we don't have for the collection, but we are keeping, we didn't have Diamond, so we're keeping this Diamond. And we didn't have Gold, we have Pokemon Emerald. It's a little damaged, but it's authentic. So we're keeping this for sure. This is our Fire Red, and then this is Leaf Green we got in the deal. We want to keep Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, 4 Swords. We were trying to get this convention. We already got one. We're looking for another copy. Probably our most hyped get was this Game Boy Micro. We got this as well in the deal, so we're super pumped. So we're super excited. It was a great deal. Cooper set us up for success again, bro. He's so clutch.
Okay, I promise it's coming, but before jumping into the convention, I just need to say that Parker and I also did get rid of our final PSP. There was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling Zelda Link's Awakening as well as a copy of Pokemon Red. Both of those were on the Game Boy section of our list, so we decided to make that trade and cross some more games off our list. Awesome, yeah, those look great, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
that's
no
great.
problem. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made it to the part you've been waiting for. It's time for you to see day 1 of the Utah Gaming Expo convention.
Here we go, boys. Pulling in right now to the game convention.
Dude, I'm nervous. I'm seeing all these people out here and they look intense. We gotta get these Zeldas. That's really what I want to get today. Going into this convention, Parker and I obviously had some clear goals. We wanted to get that 4 Swords Adventures Big Box. We didn't know if it would be there, but if there was any place we were gonna find that out in the wild, it was a convention like this. In addition to that, if possible, we wanted to pick up every other Zelda game for the GameCube. Then, since we had made such great strides in our Pokemon collection, we wanted to collect as many Pokemon Game Boy games as possible. Now that you know what we need, the hunt begins.
Maybe it's just
Here, bro. You wanted 50 for blue?
Twilight Princess.
Well, let's go. There?
Right there. 250.
Yeah. Chaos. All right, interested in trades?
Could I see the Zelda?
Yeah.
This search wasn't easy, and in addition to the $500 that Parker and I had, we tried to use the extra Pokemon games that were duplicates for us in order to work out some cool trades. Now at a convention, not everybody likes trades.
Are you guys interested in trades at all? Or
Kind of depends.
I have a Pokemon White too. It's about the same value.
I wouldn't do it straight across. Give me a second. Just since it's loose, I wouldn't want it.
Okay.
Loose ones at that price are just annoying to sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'd make you an offensive offer, which I don't want to do.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Do you guys have any Pokemon or GameCube stuff?
Not right now.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of vendors have a bunch of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Ultimate Spider-Man we don't have.
Ooh, there you go, my man.
Any Zelda?
I don't know about this. We might need this. Peter Jackson's King Kong. Add that to the list. That sounds good.
Do you guys have any other GameCube or is this all of it?
That's all I got.
Okay, cool, no problem. Looking for some Zelda stuff.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah. All right, guess we go to the next one. Okay, guys, I should explain too. I'm sorry the camera work isn't great. I had one camera mounted to my backpack, really finicky, and then Parker had my main camera that I used, but very shortly into the convention, I realized I had put the wrong SD card in it, and it got full pretty quick. Day 2 does have better camera work, so hang in there. There's still some great stuff to see.
Whoa. Dude. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh, look at that. Fire Emblem.
Look at all of this different stuff. Pokemon and box.
And they're good condition. Those are amazing. Should I ask?
Sure. You can ask. I bet they're a lot of money, dude. Parker and I decided to split up because he saw these really cool Pokemon games in box, but I was worried that if a Four Swords Adventures big box was here, it would probably go fast. So I went off on my own and began searching. Guys, here it was. The Legend of Zelda Four Swords big box in person. And compared to the stuff Parker and I had seen on eBay, this was a really nice copy of it. Excuse me, is this your booth?
Yeah.
Can I ask you about one of these?
Sure.
The Four Swords big box?
Yeah.
How much do you have on
I
that?
think it's 200.
I've been hunting
Yep.
for that for so long.
Want to take a closer look?
Yeah, do you mind if I
Not at
I
all.
pop it open?
No, not at all.
That's awesome. Are you open to trades at
I
all?
am.
Or no, you are?
And of course, we'll look into trades.
Cool. Okay. Dang, you have like all the Zelda I'm looking for, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, collector's edition.
Those goodies.
That's awesome. Twilight Princess. I mean, if I do more, do you have like room on stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pick out what you're looking for.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then I'll give you a total if you want to make a counter. I'll see what I can do for you. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Parker, big box Four Swords, bro.
It's in pretty good condition, yeah. You should see the game inside, dude. It's so clean.
I'll put this one in and then see how much we can come up with the trade.
Okay.
You have some awesome GameCube stuff.
man.
It's way
Thank
cool.
you. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I know, aren't these sad? These two no labels
really
made
sad.
me cry when I got them.
By yourself, you probably get more for this.
Okay, because what are you thinking on them?
So I feel like the offer will be like about $25.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that. I can keep that for sure, and this one as well. To make this deal work, there was only one man for the job. The master negotiator.
So I would say you're still gonna be in our way about $359.
359?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you guys get closer to 300
I
or?
don't think we can go that low.
Okay, that's okay.
Because you know GameCube, it's just like
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
totally
It's
understand.
just
So
really
I
like-
totally understand. 340? Okay. I could do 340.
you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll try our best to work with everybody.
I appreciate it.
Alright.
Dude, Go Hyper Grind? How much was
600.
it? Wow.
These are way overpriced. The only one that's fair is this is 220, but you guys are 215 place.
Yeah.
We could come back. They have
They
two
were
of them.
super fair on the big box. 200.
Yeah, I think it's
Parker and I actually did it. We secured the deal for the big box Four Swords. Now, we gave her a lot of games that she had to scan for the trade. And in addition to that, she also had to help a few more customers. So we waited off to the side while she was backing everything up. And Parker made a quick trade with another vendor, giving them Ultra Sun for a copy of Ultra Moon.
sweet. Thank you so much. Have a good
Show
one.
us what you got.
Got it, baby.
Let's
They
go.
had it marked up high, but they gave us a 1-for-1 trade.
Parker, the Four Swords that's in that box is the cleanest GameCube game I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, I'm sure.
Good condition.
Good. Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
You are the
waiting.
best. Thank you so
you.
much.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, real quick, I have to show everything that we got. A super minty clean Twilight Princess, manual and all. Wind Waker, super clean as well. This is Ocarina of Time, a Master Quest Edition, Zelda Collector's Edition, baby. And finally, the granddaddy, the biggest of them all, the whole reason we came to this convention. Big box.
You look so sick.
Okay, with Zelda GameCube checked off of our list, we decided to hunt for Pokemon Ruby. This was the last game that we needed to collect for the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games, so the hunt was on. We cannot find Ruby for the life of us. We have looked all over Sapphire, Fire Red, everywhere. Can't find Ruby.
And those are the two we have. We can't find Leaf Green and Ruby. I just sold Leaf Green.
Oh, you did?
No,
Oh.
Emerald.
Okay, I say we keep looking. I think we need to hurry if we're gonna get Ruby.
That's awesome.
Again, I went off on my own for a bit, found some copies of Zelda Link to the Past for the Game Boy, which is also on the list, and that same vendor had Pokemon Ruby. So Parker and I headed back over there to see if we could make a trade. Cool, yeah.
Trade?
Yeah, I was looking for a trade. So I have a bunch of other stuff, but this was just the one I had in mind, so that's
Are you selling
Sapphire.
this?
Yep, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sell it or trade?
Trade,
What were you looking at?
Ruby. So I felt like where it doesn't have a label, like putting the SP with it.
Sure.
Kind of.
Yeah. Are you looking to do 1-to-1 like this for the Ruby, like
Yeah.
the pair of both?
Yeah, I mean, I'm also. Here's the chart here, by the way. I mean, I was also looking at the like Link to the Past. So if you can do both, great. If you just want to do a 1-to-1, that's okay.
It would be definitely a 1-to-1 for me.
Okay, I can do a 1-to-1. Yeah.
Everything works on the SP.
Yep, everything works on the SP. Yeah.
Enjoy.
That's awesome, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that. Stay sweet.
Let's go. I got one more trade,
Sure,
potentially.
can you-
Okay.
Sure.
For the Link to the Past, because you have it marked at 30. This one price charts at about 35 with the case. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
bro, I
pull
got
on that
you.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you.
Okay. You're awesome. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
Got it. All right, we gotta go to this booth. They have
Okay.
They have completed box XD for 200.
Wow.
I feel like that's a really good deal. That's lower than what we would
Yeah.
have for an price.
That's awesome.
Can we look
Do you
at
mind
it?
if we look at that? The Pokemon and Minish Cap. What do you have on Minish Cap?
Let me see.
Okay.
Sorry. That's 60.
60?
Yep.
Okay. Are you guys interested in trades at all, or?
Yeah, it depends on what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in this next deal, we came across a guy who was selling Pokemon XD for $200. At the time of recording this video, it was price charting for $215. He also had a copy of Minish Cap for the Game Boy Advance, which, you got it, is also on the list. We gotta have all the Zelda, we gotta have all the Pokemon. So yet again, it was time for the Master Negotiator. Like I have a 3DS, and then a couple of Game Boy Colors. Here's the 3DS you can take a look at. Your guys' booth is sweet. You have a lot of awesome, cool stuff.
Yeah, I don't have too much compared to everybody else, but I try to keep like
Yeah, it's
a lot of this
awesome.
stuff is stuff that I like. So I think I'll pass on these.
On the Game Boys?
Yeah, I think I'll pass
Okay.
on these two right now, just because
Yeah, no
I'd
problem.
be more interested in a 3DS.
3DS?
I see the PSP.
Yeah, PSP 1001.
80, so it'd be 160 on it.
Okay.
$40 on top. I'd be pretty firm on that, just because like.
Yeah,
That's a
totally.
pretty-
I get that. I get
That's
that.
a fair ass.
Yeah, it's a pretty minty
So
copy.
yeah, I'd be pretty firm on that.
Do you have any room of these together? If I do both of them, or if I just curious where you have that one at 60? Like, could you do like 240? Oh yes, that's a very good offer.
It was 45 on it.
45? What do you think? Yeah. Okay.
So that's 85 cash, right?
Yep. Puts
Yeah.
us at 85 cash. But yeah, this is really clean. Thanks, man.
We appreciate that.
Parker and I just picked up Pokemon XD.
$200.
200 bucks. We had a nice amount of trade that we did on it. Feeling real good. It's really clean. Okay, after making this sweet deal, Parker and I had spent a good amount of money. We'd made a couple trades, and honestly, we just needed to know where we were at on stuff. So after walking around the convention a little bit more, we decided we'd head home, reevaluate where we were at, and then come back the next day. All right, boys, we just made it back home, and we have set up the collection. Here's what we got. The mother lode of them all. 4 swords in box. All Zeldas. Wow, that's pretty beast. This is where the SPs are. Then of course our high tier stuff. As you can see, we have moved Pokemon XD to the high tier shelf. Wow, that's pretty intense. And we have moved our Pokemon DS games here and our Switch games down here. So now we are discussing what does day 2 look like. We've taken a look at the list of everything here on the whiteboard. Based off of things that we saw today, we are trying to come up with a plan for what to do. BK, what are your thoughts?
I think we gotta price out all the stuff we still have for trade, what realistically people will want in trade and what is just too low dollar that we're gonna have to give bulk or something. And then I think we need to set away the cash now that we're gonna do to pay for the reshells.
We also have this, our original 4 swords. Now, I actually did originally want to keep this, but the one in the box is just so minty. We're going to trade this baby, so that's like $75 value right there. I think Parker's right. We got to price it all out, and then we got to decide, looking at the board, what are we going for tomorrow? Some say Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. Something really cool that happened along the way in all of this, I had a buddy of mine who had done some reshelling before in the past, offered to reshell the Game Boys for me. We settled on 20 bucks an SP, so $80 total. But then he did tell me that he was interested in the extra copy of Pokemon Pearl that I had. So I gave him $40 cash and the copy of Pokemon Pearl to reshell all of our Game Boys for us. But he said it was going to take some time, so we had to wait. Hi guys, I'm just getting ready to head out for day 2 of the convention, and I wanted to give you a little update about where we are at. Yesterday, before Parker left the house, we went through and checked the value on everything that we had left. Now we have a bag of all the mid-tier games. I just don't know if it's stuff that people are going to be interested in. Yesterday we saw Pokemon Coliseum. We also saw the bonus disc. There was one in the entire convention that we saw. After adding together the sticker prices that we remembered on those games, it is basically the exact same value as what is in our little bag of Game Boy games. We also have $41 cash left. Big part of me thinks this is not going to work. The odds of the bonus disc even being there are still low. I have to say I'm pretty nervous. So without further ado, I want you to see day 2 of the Retro Resell Utah Gaming Expo convention. Okay guys, going into day 2, I was psyched. And right as we walked into the convention, we ran into Editor Riff. Editor Riff? Wait, can we say hi? Yeah. Okay, so if you guys don't know, he's actually from a channel called Pixel Game Squad. And in addition to that, he actually edits for a lot of YouTubers that are big in the reselling and collection space. So needless to say, seeing him was so cool. Hi,
How are you?
Dude, are you your Editor Riff?
Yeah, I like the Blink-182 phone case.
Hey, thank you so much, dude. We're doing our own little like kind of GameCube.
Oh, GameCube as well?
Yeah, we're doing GameCube.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing our own.
What are you guys calling it?
We're calling our series Retro Resell.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
You're upfront and honest.
Guys, I just have to say, meeting Editor Riff was another huge moment in this series. It was like kind of full circle for us because Parker and I were very inspired by another YouTuber named Phoenix Resell, who had a series called The GameCube Gambit, where he went trying to get as many GameCube games as he could off of a list that he created. So getting to meet someone who played a part in inspiring us to start reselling and inspired us to get back our childhood GameCube collection was just so awesome. Riff, if you ever see this video, it was so nice to meet you. You were super cool, and we should definitely collab sometime. Dude, that was crazy. We're back again. We just love your guys' booth so much.
Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc.
Open her up.
It's obviously missing the disc, but it looks awesome, complete in box. It's pretty not for resale. I don't know if that's always like that.
It's always like that.
A little pricier than we thought.
I know.
That's a lot of money.
And I knew, I was like, this is kind of the leftover stuff that we have, so I know it's kind of a long shot, but I was like, we'll just see what it's
store though, like we just need like Game Boy Advance that's non-Pokemon. We get Pokemon all the time, so you know, I like those. They're like good like middle of the shelf stuff.
So we started and we had like 2 games, like just from when we were growing up.
Okay.
And now we have like over 70. So yeah.
Impressive. I think that's how we started too. Just like like stuff
Really?
from eBay. You
Yeah.
know, you go to like yard sale.
Yes, exactly.
Got
Same
like
thing.
couple sale a day and stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, we rent somebody else's space.
Yeah.
We just like kind of share space in the shop.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
For like quite some time.
Oh, that's
and
so
then after
cool.
that, like slowly expand.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been about, I think, 15 years now. And then the difference will be about 150,
130.
71.
Okay.
We're trying to get to like probably add on
Like
100 at the most.
Okay. All right. That gets
Does
us
that sound
closer.
better?
Let's do. I'll do 110.
You.
No, you are awesome.
You helped so much. Thank you.
Guys,
Hey, thank you. You're the best.
enjoy your time. Enjoy
Thank
yourself.
you.
And guys, can I just say real quick, this booth was so cool. It was the best place at the convention. They gave me their card, so I just want to shout them out real quick. This is 8-Bit Gaming in Meridian, Idaho. If you ever have the chance to go to their store, they were super cool, super nice, amazing to work with. And in the end, they got us down to a deal for $110 on top of all of the Game Boy games that we traded them in order to get Pokemon Coliseum and the bonus disc.
All right. We got the big hitters. We had to go a little in the pit. Pokemon Coliseum and the bonus disc.
Let's go, bro.
We got them both.
At this point, we really didn't have a ton of money left or a ton of trade left. So Parker and I continued to walk around the convention for a while, talk to a few people, and just see some of the awesome stuff there.
Got some good titles.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Which one? Mystery Man?
100 Nights of Fright.
Yeah, I had it over there. 325 for Disney's sports football.
The final deal that we made that day is we saw somebody selling The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. We decided to straight up trade our Game Boy SP for it.
All right. We picked up Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. We did a trade straight for the SP. I think it was worth it. I think we would have only been able to sell that SP on Facebook Marketplace for like 50 bucks.
All right, let's talk about the two heavy hitters that we got today, Coliseum and the bonus disc. And they are both complete. The bonus disc is pretty clean, so really pumped about that. Those are honestly the two biggest heavy hitters that we got. We actually went in the pit for this, $68. We had an SP to trade, to sell, to try and get some of that money back, but we just got a little bit greedy out there. So we decided to trade the SP for Zelda Oracle of Ages. That is on the list. We just need Oracle of Seasons now, and this is the only Oracle of Ages we saw all weekend, so felt like we had to jump on it. Felt like that was a fair trade because the SP was pretty beat up. And we were able to trade our Pokemon Y to get Pokemon Sun. Surprisingly one that we're missing on the list. So all in all, great weekend. We got so much really cool stuff. Pumped to go add these to the collection. Okay, it's been a couple weeks since the convention, as you can see, but it's because we have to end this video off right. I just received back all of the Game Boy SPs. I purchased all of the shells off of AliExpress for just a cheap price of about $8 a shell. So it wasn't too bad at all, but now for the moment of truth, I want to show you each of the shells. First up, we have the Rayquaza shell. Super cool. This originally was one of the light blue shells that we got, which is really cool. Next up, Groudon. Look how sick it looks. These Pokemon shells are so cool. Our next one is the Kyogre shell. Again, super sick, super cool. Little Kyogre down there in the corner. They just look awesome. And of course, you already know they're all AGS 101. Last but not least, I have the Zelda shell. It's really sick. It does have like a little chip here on the back. Not a big deal at all. They look super sick. A little bit of a stiff one, but it looks great. This one was actually the Pikachu shell. So the Pikachu shell became this one. This Groudon shell was originally the other light blue one. And then of course the Kyogre shell was the black SP. Just so sick. Cannot wait to put these on the shelf. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay guys, to end off this episode, there is an item that I have been hunting for a long time. If you've been following this series since the beginning, you would know that each time we went into Galaxy of Games, I wanted this. The Mario Dance Dance Revolution in its big box. And just a few weeks after the convention, we saw somebody selling it for a great deal. so I couldn't pass it up. So everything's in there?
Yeah, you can check it.
Okay. How did you get this? Can I ask?
I don't know. It's my song. It's been like that for so long.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey,
Thank
you
you
so much. I appreciate it. Without further ado, I finally got it in the collection. Check this baby out. A little bit of a rip there, but not bad at all. What an episode full of some of the craziest grails that we have gotten in this collection. Okay, guys, it's officially that time. Let's cross some games off of this list. Well, guys, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.